discover that when you are working with dates, there may be some parts that you would want to extract. And I've tried to consolidate most of the functions that you need. For example, maybe you want to calculate maybe the aging of your data, maybe from a previous day up to today, right? Suppose or let's simplify it to date of birth, and you want to calculate the today. It's just like this. So today is 2026-04-21, right? Maybe you want to say today, so you now want to say today less this. So these are days. So these are the days that have lapsed. So there's a formula. I'm not sure if it's still there. Date diff. I think it was phased out. So in simple terms, we have this formula today. So it retains the current system date. Now it retains the current system time, date time, 1933, and it's 1933. Okay. And if you want, maybe you are doing data collection, you can have that time being manually captured. So suppose you want to extract date parts and you want the year at which that person was born. You can just say year of this. That's 1988. We can extract a month. It's the same procedure. You can say month. Month number 4, right? etc. And you can then use your if statements to configure. If it's 1, we can say January etc. The same applies to the date. Then on date parts as well, you can say there's a formula called text. Suppose you want to get the month at which this person was born. You can say, so for month we have 3-way and 4-way. So you get that it's April. So I think these data are now mixed. They need to be formatted to the right format. So you can see that it now picks what the month as a full. And if you remove the other M, it gives you a month as a three-word format like this, right? Let's see if there's a 2. A 2 will give you as a 2-digit number, and a 1 is a 1-digit number. So that's it. You can also do a day to extract the day. You can say DD. That will be a number. When you put another D, that will be a 3-day number. When you put a 4 Ds, that will be a full day. It's not giving out. Okay. So 3, that will be 2. Right, so that's it. So suppose you want to build a date. You can use a formula, this one, where you can say date and 2026 4/21, and you want to build a date. That's a formula for building date. So this date diff, unfortunately, in this version of Excel, is not working, but it works when you are calculating the difference. Then there are arithmetic formulas when you can do direct subtraction, addition, etc. Then troubleshooting, when you see like this column is too narrow, you need to widen it. When there's a value like this, text is entered instead of a date. So in summary, those are some of the date functions that you should know, and they can help you even when you are doing your analysis. For example, you have million records of this, and you want to summarize at month level or at year level without using pivot charts, and you can just use those date paths. And I think that's it. Yeah, those are the formulas on dates. I think dates are simple and straightforward, but I'm very happy to entertain questions before we call it a day. Hello, guys.
Say
Yes.
yes. There's a formula which automatically changes a figure. For example, maybe age. We're calculating ages of our clients. This year, Takasa, maybe someone is 46 years. Then the next year, it will change to 47 without changing manually. I don't know the formula, but I know it's there. Is it on dates?
Yes, it's on dates. You would say today.
Okay.
You would say today minus. Okay, suppose, let's go here. Right, we have date of birth here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe today. If I say today, it will pick the formula today. Right? It will pick the date for today.
Mm-hmm.
So every date has a corresponding number, right? So let me format this as a short date. So come tomorrow, this will be 22. When you open this Excel formula, it will be 22 tomorrow.
Okay.
Come next year, it will pick date for that day. So you would say this minus this, and it will be changing as the dates are changing.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You get it, right?
Yes, I get it now.
Yes. So you just subtract the date of birth. So it will be updating it. There's no need then to add code to say for a particular data wakaita analysis or add code date racho kutoti panapa 2026 04/21. Come tomorrow, you need to come here and change. So maybe you are doing your analysis. What I usually do is for all those items that need to change, maybe I'll create a sheet for variable items. They could be exchange rates, they could be dates, they could be months. I create maybe a sheet where I'll be just inputting the rate, the day, the date that I want for that particular analysis, and my formula will be picking from that. So it then saves you time for you to be changing a hard-coded formula.
Okay.
Yes. So that's it. Any more questions, guys?
Nothing from me.
Okay, wonderful. So you can do some revisions. Tomorrow we'll finish on logical functions, which I think are also important, and we'll try to cover index and index match, but not that deep because they are a bit tricky, but you must know them. I've seen of late many jobs that are advertising where they require Excel, they are stating that they want those index and index match. So just have a look at them. Then we finish. We'll try to cover aspects as well that are remaining. Then we see if there are other areas that need to be covered, we cover. But we should be moving very soon towards Power BI. And please do the project which was in this folder for this second segment. There is an exercise that can help you to understand most of these formulas. So you can do and submit together with the first one. So let's give each other the deadline for end of month for the first one, then the 5th for this one. Then I think if we do that, we are good. So thank you guys for joining. Let's see tomorrow and conclude our week.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.